Hi, so it's Nicole from Clarity, and I promised a video on energy blocking. So if you had watched the Are You an Empath video, you would have identified whether you are an empath, where you're not, if you're taking on other people's energies, if you're feeling, off or feeling like you're picking up on a lot throughout your day. We talked about how that can be a gift and also a curse because you can end up drained and tired and not yourself. So here are just a quick few tips, and there are so many more, so if these don't work for you, go search for some other ones. But I think they will. They're my favorites, and I'm going to pass them along. So the first step, obviously, is to recognize the situations where you're picking up energy, the places where you're picking up energy, especially if it's bad energy. So think about also the people. What kind of energy do you pull from different people? Are you miserable when you're around one person all the time? Just some things to be considering in your environment, in your personal life. Where do these things come into play? Are there people who refill you? Find them and hang out with them more. So recognize who, what, and where impacts you energetically. That's important. The second thing I would recommend before I even teach you any techniques, work on meditating. Meditate 10 to 15 minutes a day. It's a equivalent for your brain connectivity as a low-dose antidepressant. That's great. You can't go wrong with that. Plus, it will strengthen your energy fields so that you're not as likely to pick up crap, or you'll be able to clear it out quicker, or they'll just be stronger and easier to work with. So meditation has multi-purposes, and I strongly recommend that. When should you energy block? Anytime. I would recommend at least doing it in the morning and before bed, minimally if you do nothing else, although I recommend starting doing it pretty regularly just to get the hang of it, to get the idea of it, to get the practice of it. You're going to notice a dramatic difference of when you do it and when you don't. I'm not perfect at this. I'm not a routine person, so it's hard for me to get into the habit of things, and there are days and sometimes weeks where I will not block, and I will feel that on many, many levels, and so will everybody around me because I'm less nice than I usually am. So here are 4 quick tips and tricks to block your energy if you feel like you're picking up a lot of junk, a lot of crap, just to purify you and get you feeling more like yourself. So the first thing you can do is a simple question. If you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling anxious, if you're crying for no reason at all, if you are feeling pain, a lot of people with fibromyalgia pick up energy and feel pain in different parts of their body. The first thing to do is ask if it's yours. Just a quick, simple, is it mine? It sounds kind of crazy, but it will, if it isn't connected to you, if it is an alternate outside energy, it will get lighter and you're going to feel that difference. So is it mine is just a quick, simple thing. And if you want to go psychically into that, you would just ask, what does this belong to? It might be yours. You might have some stuff to work through, but at the same time, we do pick up a lot of stuff that isn't ours. So just some things to consider. Is it mine? First step. Second step is a little affirmation or a prayer. Whatever your belief system is, work with it. Let God, let the universe, let whatever your higher self, whatever you believe in, work for you. So what I do is just, say that only light can flow into me and only light can flow out of me. That's my affirmation. I'm only giving light and I am only receiving light. I refer to myself as a light bringer. So somebody who hopefully brings as much light into a situation as I can. So that's a quick affirmation. Another quick affirmation would be, let God protect me with his divine light and love. That's another one that I do. So you can trade these up in whatever way you want. Some people just say my energy is pure, my energy is my own. You can do it in so many different ways. Or you can just say any negative energy, please leave my space. Any energy that's not mine, please return to who it belongs to. Just little tips and tricks. It's amazing how powerful we are when we think about things or focus on things. So don't forget your power in all of this, that a simple thought can change your day and a simple thought can change your energy field. Another really important thing to do is visualize. This is a really easy thing to do, especially if you are an empath. You are probably already a pretty creative visual person. So this is a great tool, tip, or trick. What I like to do personally is I like to envision white light completely surrounding me, all the way around my head. Sometimes I envision that kind of coming down from the ceiling, going through all the way wrapping around my feet. If you're going to do this, you want to ground afterwards, which can be another visualization of tree roots kind of going into the ground. I'll do a video on grounding, I imagine. So, but you want to do a bubble of white light, allow that to be pure divine white light, set that intention up beforehand. You can mix this with your affirmation, it just doubles it, makes it more powerful. That's how I start my day, is just to kind of clear, cleanse, and you can do it in the shower, let the water hit you and visualize that just kind of purifying your energy space and all the yucky stuff just going down the drain. That's a great tool to start. Some people like to visualize mirrors facing out so nothing can come in. Some people like armor. Some people, you can do this however works for you. That's the cool thing about energy blocking, is you can create whatever feels best, feels most powerful, feels like it's most helpful for you. So do whatever you want with that. Visualization. You can also visualize using the chakra system, so the rainbow colors from your 7 energy centers, of doing kind of a pyramid of colors. So you would do kind of a visualization of the red on the bottom, followed by the orange, the yellow, the green, and on up, kind of making a little triangle pyramid around you just to protect your energy centers as well. The other thing I would strongly recommend, and this is your 4th tip for the day, is crystals. I keep crystals around my office. I use crystals on a regular basis and I wear them, which if you're interested in our crystal jewelry, you can check out our links below. Crystals are a great way to block energy, to keep your energy your own. I actually use this to hang on my solar plexus and clear that out, so to kind of boost that self-esteem. So you can do a lot of different things with that. So you can crystal grid to block out negative energy around you. You want to make sure they're clear. You can cleanse them in a lot of different ways, including leaving them out in the moonlight, sea salt, sage, anything like that. The ones I would recommend are crystal quartz, which look like this. I like the raw ones. They just feel better to me. So crystal quartz work. Amethyst is another good stone. Citrine and kyanite are 2 stones that clear energy, but they don't hold negative energy, so you don't have to cleanse them ever. So those are 2 stones. The citrine is a little bit yellow and the kyanite is blue. Those are 2 stones that will be very helpful to you in energy blocking. So again, hopefully these work for you. If not, there are other methods and tips and tricks, but this is hopefully just to get you jump started into blocking your energy and feeling more like yourself. For more information on clarity, check out the links below. Thank you.